Tracking Elsa, all eyes on the tropical storm as it continues to set its path towards Florida. Weather Authority meteorologist Julie Dirda has the latest on its track.
All right,
Julie.
so guys, it's headed towards Cuba right now, and there is a hurricane warning in effect for parts of Cuba as the system's continuing to progress towards the northwest at 14 miles per hour. Forecast cone is still highlighting the dry Tortugas and just pushing a bit more west of Key West. Regardless, though, the infrared satellite, what we've noticed with the system, it's very lopsided, and the convection and the worst of the weather is on the eastern edge of the system. So as we're expecting the system to be the closest approach to the Florida Keys by tonight into tomorrow, the outer bands already starting to move in across parts of the Florida Straits and the upper Keys this morning. So our forecast will just continue to deteriorate as we go through the afternoon, especially tonight into tomorrow. But the one thing that's good, remember when I talked to you guys last week, it was so inconsistent with these models to see where the actual forward projected path of the center would go. Now they're right in agreement and right aligned that it will be just west of Key West, but that is including the dry Tortugas. So we do need to watch this system as it is just to the west of Key West, where the worst of the weather will probably be on that eastern edge. So therefore, look at this, tropical storm force winds will be extending in towards Key West and the middle Keys, and that's why we have that tropical storm warning in effect. Upper Keys, you have a tropical storm watch. While we could still see the fringes of the system maybe shift a bit more towards the east or even more towards the west, we just need to be ready for whatever could bring us. And the one thing we do know is that the lower to the middle Keys, as the projected path is the way it is as of 5 a.m. this morning, winds around 40 miles per hour at times, even stronger as those rain bands move in. Upper Keys, 40 mile per hour wind gusts. So while we'll be seeing anywhere between 2 to 6 inches of rain, flooding will be a huge concern. Now, as we go to Miami-Dade and Broward, we're not expecting nearly as much of an impact. We're expecting that chance of showers and some bands with some heavy rain, but the gusty winds will be more isolated and will be very hard for us to know that these are actual downpours until the system really gets its closest approach, which will be tonight into tomorrow morning. So we'll be watching that very closely as rainfall totals, you heard me mention the worst of the rain, flooding concerns for the middle and the lower Keys. And for us here in South Florida, look, I'm watching those showers. They're offshore. They are going to be headed towards the northwest. So if these hold, they could head towards parts of Fort Lauderdale. More